Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have SERUM SRM daily update. It is built on Solana's network and we want to see the technical analysis of it, make a price prediction and see where are we going. Thank you for watching, have a fantastic day wherever you are, and of course if you want to hit the like button, subscribe and also join our Telegram group chat, I have the link in the description down below. So let's see some important things right here. First of all, SRM. Okay, so what are we doing? You are seeing the GANN box in which you can enable also on the GANN box the angles here, but I do not do that because they are a bit confusing. But anyway, I have the GANN box and of course I have the GANN fund. And in the previous video on Solana's video, if you want, check it out, I explain how to make a proper GANN fund tool from a swing low to a swing high. First, you draw your GANN box from a swing low to a swing high. I will just pass it quickly because I have explained before. You go from the bottom to the top with a swing high from GANN box. Then you want the GANN box ratio to be 1:1, the price and the bar. Okay, so you will square the chart. By this way, you will square the chart. And why do we need to do that? Why do we need a square right here? Because the 1:1 line has to be exactly 45 degrees in the chart of the GANN fund, right? And in order to do that, it has to be a square, because when the 1:1 goes from the bottom left to the top right and it connects the one bottom and the one top, then this line, it will be 45 degrees, because as you can see, the trend, I will use the trend angle starting from this bottom right here. You can see it is 0. I will just zoom out later, and if you go there all the way, it is 90 degrees. But the only diagonally way of doing that and having a 45 degree is to square the chart. Okay, and it goes from the bottom to the top left. You can see this is the 1:1, this is the 45 degree angle, and we square from the bottom to this top. So from this bottom to this top, we are finding some major support levels for the chart. All right. So therefore, we are going to see for SRM what is the most important support level in the GANN fund. This is how to use mostly the GANN fund, not the GANN box. Okay, the GANN box can go from either way. You can move it left, right. You can move it left, right, not up and down, because we have a swing low and a swing high. And you can move it only left, right. So I can go in there because I saw a little bit of a correction going on. I can go further beyond. You can see on the 0.618, maybe here as well. You can do whatever you want with the GANN box, because it is up to you to decide for the GANN box. But of course, there are more effective ways to do that. But you can move it left and right. But this is the proper way to have the GANN funds. So I delete the GANN box, I keep the GANN funds, and you can see that this is the most important 1:1 line, right? Most important 1:1 line. Okay, so therefore, going down from this line and finding resistance, it means that the impulsive wave is probably over, and we go further and further down. For the time being, we can go even higher. We have not seen a very bearish scenario yet, but we will discuss every detail. So this is the GANN fund that tells us support levels, including the time. That's why they have angles. Okay, so if you go here and draw a fib retracement, let's go there, and I will use the magnet to find the lowest point right here. There we go. And the highest, sorry guys for that. Yeah, and the highest, here we are. I can close the magnet right now. You can see that we have some important support levels. Okay, at the same time, we are using these support levels with the GANN funds to say where are we right now. So now we are into this zone right here. You can see if we go down from the 8.628 around there, 26 actually, 8.6 anyway, Tether USD, then we might be falling a little bit down into this circle right there. Okay, so anyway, we have some momentum going on right there. And of course, we want to see whether or not we will be holding these support levels right here, the 8.1. And if we go further above to the 100, to the 11, sorry guys, to the 11 Tether USD, okay, which is our next target. And of course, the 11.6. The moving average of the volume is increasing a little bit, although we had a very big red bar right here, huge sell pressure, guys. And let's see the MACD. The MACD here had a bearish cross, okay, but we do not care about that. We do not just want to see the MACD going down and the price follows. If the MACD goes down but the price remains stable a little bit, you can see here corrects only a few according to the pump that it had, then we are certain that the altcoin is strong and we can go further upwards. Let's go to the SRM on the 4-hour frame in the USDT, right? And you can see that we have the 20-day EMA as a support level right now. We are looking good. On the daily frame, we will go afterwards. Right now, the 4-hour frame stochastic RSI is in an oversold, but if this is the continuation of an impulsive wave, it would be a great buying opportunity around here. We just need to wait a little bit till we confirm that we are still on the impulsive wave mode, because when the stochastic RSI is in an oversold, we are looking forward to buy, but we must be still in an impulsive wave. If the impulsive wave has ended, then this will just give us some short-term profits, a little bit of a 3% or so, and then we go down, right? So we have to confirm that. Let's go a little bit to the daily frame because I want to stay there more. Okay, this is the weekly frame. We go to the daily frame. Here we are. We remove the drawings. We don't want them right now. Okay, and you can see that on the daily, we have the stochastic RSI going not into an oversold. It was back then into an oversold. Now we are going into a little bit upwards, but at the same time, it is difficult to reach the previous high we formed right there for SRM. Okay, so right now you can see on 3rd May, we followed a high. Now we are getting there. Let me draw a Fibonacci retracement, guys, from this top right here to this bottom in case we are in a critical situation. There we are. We found huge sell pressure and we cannot close above the 8.99, which is the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement, right? And the most important levels are the 10.697 and the 8.969 Tether USD around there, and the 10.7, sorry guys for that, 10.7. Okay, in case we close above the 10.7, it is very I think it's very possible to go to the 15 Tether USD and 17 Tether USD. So yes, it should be a very nice pump up for you guys, around 45% and 60%. That is for the mid-term as well, because we are on the daily frame, all right? So therefore, we want to see more of a short term. Right now, I just wanted to tell you that we are on a very critical level for SRM. And we had some huge sell pressure. That doesn't mean, though, that we are going down on the daily frame, all right? So therefore, we need to see the RSI if we might be getting a bearish RSI divergence or not. Okay, so let's go to SRM in the Bitcoin chart. You can see for SRM Bitcoin chart, we are going up and up. We haven't met the previous high yet, although we are still having some higher low, higher high pattern. You can see here, higher low. Maybe if we go down and form another bullish pattern yet for the SRM, it will be nice and we might be getting towards the previous high right here. You can see that the stochastic RSI now is in an oversold situation. That is pretty good. We hold the 20-day EMA. It is looking good, but at the same time, I would wait. I am now on the daily frame, and you can see on the daily frame, we are getting some higher low pattern on the RSI as well. You can see here that we have a higher low pattern, okay, and we climb up the stairs and we want to go even higher than the previous high in order to confirm that we might not be getting a bearish RSI divergence. So we can go to the GANN funds, and you can see This is the GANN fund. The GANN box, as I told you, you can move it left and right. It is on how to draw mostly the GANN fund. We are just now closing the GANN box. We will be having 2 Fibonacci retracements, one here, guys, from this bottom around there up to this top. And you can see that the next target, in case we surpass the previous high, is the 11 Tether USD. Around here, you can see that the minus 0.382 is at 11.6. Let me just put the price labels so you can see it more clearly. Okay, so you can see that we have the 11, 11.6, 12, and 12.6, which was our high right here. We couldn't close above the minus 0.618, the 12.6. You can see, even though we went a little bit upwards to the 13 Tether USD, we found huge sell pressure. Then we corrected all the way till we are making now some nice impulsive wave modes. The thing is this impulsive wave to get us to the previous high and above, because Solana is moving upwards all the time. This crypto is built on Solana's platform, Solana's network, and you can see that now we have the 1.12 line, GANN fund line as support level. Now we want to see on this circle right here that I have formed, you can see this square almost. You can see that we might be wanting to get above the 9.1. Okay, so if we get above the 9.1, it will be good. For now, we are holding the 20-day EMA. You can see we didn't close below the 20-day EMA. That is very, very good for SRM. At the same time, though, we have to be certain that we can get higher into the 11. And how can we do that? You can see that for now, we are far away from the 1-1 line, the most important one. I believe the 1-2 is very, very important for the SRM too. But if we go down from the 1-1, it will be very, very bad. For now, we are not there. So I can close the GANN funds. And you can see that we are holding now this support level. In case we go down from the 1-2, it is very possible to go to the 1-1. Okay, so therefore, for now, we are holding fine. I will delete the GANN funds and I will draw another FIB from this top to this bottom right here. And when we go above the 9.6, 9.7, then we can go easily to the 11 around there, to the 10.6, and to the 11.4. I believe we can go further upwards. For the time being, we have these as our next targets for the short term. We also have the 12.6, our previous high for the mid-term. But next targets are the 10.6. If you want to minimize the risk, we need to close above the 9.7. For now, SRM is just outperforming Bitcoin in general. Before we had a little bit of a correction, now we want to get upwards again. We will see about that. It is looking promising, and of course, strong Bitcoin we help it to get above the 9.68 very, very nicely. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. Have a fantastic day wherever you are, and of course, see you soon with many, many more videos. Bye.